Welcome back, family. You know what I need y'all guys to do. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, guys. My channel is growing. Despise not small beginnings. You understand? Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Comment, family. I'm trying to get into the YouTube algorithm. YouTube tripping sometime, but I'm going to keep peddling it anyway. Support my channel by going to the Cash App, guys, and donating there. It's $Drummer1980. I do appreciate you in advance. You also can support my channel by clicking on the super thanks located under the video, guys. Donating there as well. And like how I tell each and every one of y'all, I do appreciate you tenfolds over, hands down. I'm proud that you're rocking with me.
Ooh, wait, got to mighty know. You know who I am. My motto is I don't make believe. I make believers, family. I'm your gracious host, Drummer 1980, hailing from the Carolinas, Columbia, South Carolina. If you're looking for me, I hope you had a good day today. If you didn't have a good day, do me a favor. Ask yourself why you didn't have a good day. And remember this, happiness is an inside job. I know you heard me, but I'm going to say it again anyway. Happiness is an inside job, and it will always be an internal affair. Well, guys, we back today again with my man, Flex, Tariq Nasheed. And this here is a good video reaction. Trust me when I say get your popcorn ready, because we about to talk about some things. If you're sensitive, you might better part ways now. Let's go.
We are here. Did y'all hear about that? There was a bank, was it a bank or a credit union or something? And boy, they found some kind of racial disparity where, boy, they were discriminating against black lenders like it was goddamn 1920. What was the name of that that lending company? Boy, they found that black folks with damn near perfect credit, they would deny them loans, home ownership loans, and white people with janky ass credit was getting a green light. What was the name of the credit thing? Navy Federal, yes. Navy Federal Credit Union. Don't ever let people tell you racism is a thing of the damn past. Yes, Navy Federal. They get behind the scenes and still do this shit right now. And then try to tell us to pull ourselves up by the damn bootstraps. And they're still doing this stuff. Yeah? It's the biggest credit union in America. The biggest credit union in America is openly practicing Jim Crow racism against us, even if our credit is good. They were saying black people with damn near perfect credit was getting denied, and white people with janky credit was getting approved over them. This is why I tell black people, don't let these folks run that, well, you just got to work harder. Don't ever let them run that game on you. It's that $1 million worth of whiteness. Don't ever believe that whole, hey, I'm a poor white guy. I'm in the same boat as you. No, you're not. Don't ever let them run the I'm a poor white person, we the same. With a poor people's campaign, the poor blacks and poor whites get together. Like Neely Fuller said, ain't no such thing as a poor white person. You got $1 million worth of whiteness. That's your backup plan. That $1 million worth of whiteness can kick in when you need it sometimes. Yeah? So yeah, there's always this double standard with us. For example, man, we see how many school shootings do we see with
Family, is he not telling the truth? Or is he fabricating? But I can tell you from my personal experience, I know he's telling the truth because I know a few relatives and they have told me certain things. Yes, because people talk, people have relationships, and we find the racial disparity in home buying. It is a thing, like in other areas of activity. Listen at me, listen to me. When people be spouting out these numbers about crime and all this stuff, I don't pay this stuff no attention because I know how things can be fashioned and shaped and molded to always make it look like you are in the negative light. You are always going to be put on the bottom. Always. I don't care if you doing better than anybody else. They going to find a way to drag you to the bottom. That's why I don't pay them no attention half the time. Whenever they come up with these numbers and all that, I don't pay that stuff no attention because these people will have you looking like the boogeyman. When in actuality, we know who the boogeyman is. Do black people have their issues? Absolutely, 100%. But other folks have their issues too. And I guarantee you, their issues will dwarf yours in comparison. It pales in comparison. Cater bar the dough. Let's talk. They certain people that don't even qualify for homes. Don't even qualify. But some type of way, the bank will drop the interest rate and do all this stuff to try to help them get into the house. All of that. Yes, we all know about it all the time. So that's why, guys, don't beat up on yourself too bad. Some of us can do way better, yes, but some of us are doing quite well. Even in a system of oppression, we still doing well. And most people get oppression confused with materialism. Understand this. They don't care about you buying no house in certain neighborhoods anyway. They don't care about you buying no cars because the people that sit on the top and lord over you, that's how they make their money. So they don't care about you having a car, house. The only people that care are the people beneath them, like your manager on your job or the police, the manager at Popeyes, the person that work at Walmart might have a problem with you having some material goods, but the people that sit on top, that doesn't faze them. What they concerned about is you having ownership, huh? Let's talk. You don't have no ownership in anything. Therefore, if you don't have no say-so, and whenever you don't have no say-so, you have to amalgamate into the greater society. That's when they can swat your hand down, Kyrie Irving. That's when they can make you apologize, LeBron James, for saying something that was giving creed to a certain group. That's why Jonathan Majors can be swatted down, even though he on video running, but you guilty anyway. Because you have to amalgamate into the greater society. You have to mesh. And whenever you mesh, you coming in without anything. The only thing you can do is go to them and beg and plead and try to make your case. And the courts ain't fair. This ain't fair. We all know how the system is. Oh, but they coming today though. And I hope I live to see it. People gonna get tired. Guys, but it's one vital detail that y'all missing. And I'm gonna get back to Tariq. Whenever you talk about equality, that's a nasty word to certain demographics. I believe it was one of the Rockefellers that said competition is a sin. Equality is a sin because they understand if you on an equal footing, they know what's gonna happen. So the whole system, the whole entire system is one giant welfare system. God almighty, no, did you hear me? The whole system is a welfare system, but they got you talking about welfare queens. They got a whole system with nothing but deputism and nepotism woven into the fabric of the whole system. But yet they want to point the finger at you when they got a whole entire system dedicated to helping them succeed. Whenever I see a Caucasian person that's failing in life, I know that they are the worst of the worst. Because I understand all they have to do is just try a little bit and the system will pick them up and help them. And those are the people that they try to raise and say, well, look, he's poor. He's poor because he's making bad choices. That's why he's poor. Oh, but he have had many chances over and over, time after time again, to get it right. The system didn't fail him. He just failed to comply with the system. Because the system will pick him up and put him on top of you at any given day. Let's go.
White kids shooting up schools. Every other week, there's some white kid with some kind of advanced AR. They got like all types of military grade weapons.
Facts.
Shooting up schools, killing people. It's always, well, he was a lone wolf. Nobody else was involved. We're not going to look at the ideology. We're not going to look at the websites he was looking at. We're not going to look at his parents who bought him the damn gun at 10 years old.
Facts.
We're not going to look at them. He was a little lone wolf. And in fact, we're not going to even put him in jail because he was being bullied. So you got to understand why he shot up people. It's not his fault. He was being bullied. So they got all types of excuses for the little white killers. There's a story, man. Look at this. This black woman, her son snuck and got her gun. He shot his teacher, little black boy. He shot his teacher. This was in, where was this? I want to say, was it in North Carolina? Boy, they went through the mama in jail. They done gave the mama 2 years for neglect. The black mama, her son shot somebody, shot a teacher. Boy, they hurry up and put her in and convicted her. Hold on. That's the mom.
No comments, no comments.
So they got her on a humbug charge. They gave her 2 years for using marijuana while owning a firearm. What kind of mess is that?
Yeah.
So was the teacher white? Who are these white women? Was the teacher white? Hold on. Okay, who are these white women? The teacher must have been white. We got magical white women coming in here. I call them magic white women. They're coming in here looking like the Stepford wives. So the teacher must have been white. So yeah, they're going to throw the book at somebody. If they can't throw the book at the little boy, you're going to throw it at his mama. So yeah, they got her on a humbug charge to throw her in jail with some I'm white and I say so. These school shooters, these white school shooters, boy, they never get that kind of treatment. They don't never put them white parents in jail. Yeah?
This why I'm vehemently, and I make no bones about it, I don't like coons. Because we can see what's going on, right? We can clearly see in this case. And you know what a Candace Owens would tell you? Or a Jesse Lee Peterson would tell you, there ain't no racing, I don't see nothing. Nah, you ask yourself, and I'm not trying to convince nobody because I know what the truth is. And you know what the truth is. Deep down in your heart, if you are one of these dambos, you know deep down in your heart what's going on around you. You might not want to accept it, but you know what's going on. Like I know. This black woman get 2 years. Now, how many cases do we know of school shooters? How many? And how many times have they dove into the parents' history and did all that? How many times? How many of them went to jail, prison? Is this thing on? Can anybody answer that question? Why is it that she get time when nobody else gets time? And when 95% of the school shooting is Caucasians. But you don't never hear anything about the parents. How are these kids getting these ARs and AKs and these Glocks and all this stuff? How are they getting all these weapons? But the parents are never questioned. I don't argue with people because the proof is in the pudding. You see it. I didn't have to say a word. And you know in your mind, like, what? If they gonna lock her up, they need to lock them all up there because they was complicit in the act as well, right? But you got these Negroes running around here on this internet. If I could get my hands on them and know that I wouldn't get caught, I would have to repent for a few things. And don't let nobody convince you that nothing is going on because you can see, so they want you to believe them over the evidence like the kangaroo courts did Jonathan Major. Like everybody see him running away. Even the driver said, family, Jonathan Majors was not the aggressor. The female was, Grace. But yet, the man still get charged. You see how this work? It's nothing but kangaroo courts and yellow belly journalism. That's all it is. Because everybody jumped on the man and said that the man was guilty of beating the woman and doing all this stuff. Come to find out, we seen the tape and they still charged him with something. She chased him for many blocks. This nigga was in a full sprint, running. The law of the land is I'm white and I say so. That is the law of the land. They can change rules at a drop of a dime. Words can change because the English dictionary is very contradictory. It's a hypocritical language. Tell me what y'all think about this, all right? And until next time, peace. And remember, there is more.